Will now be recorded.
Good evening, all. Good evening, Gayatri, Kavya, Richla, Heba. Happy Republic Day. Uh, Last class I gave some assignments, is name. So, how many of you completed in that? If you completed, you say yes in the chat box. If you even if you not completed, also you type as no, no problem. Last class we did that VPN, virtual private network, port numbers, MAC address. So, am I audible? Any answer? Okay. Before we start a next new topic, there is a word term called as darknet. So, how many of you heard about this darknet in the cyber security world? Very famous one. The term is called as darknet. So, darknet is a private and intentionally hidden your network. Okay, suppose if I want to hide my identity, or if I want a private network in the computer system, then I'm going to use this darknet. So darknet is a private and intentionally hidden network. So it's not going to expose to the right people, means the common people. So how we are using in the Google. Okay, so in that Google also it never supports here. Then that cannot be accessed using standard browser. So what are the standard browsers? If I say like Chrome, then Mozilla Firefox, then Opera, then Avant. So these are the standard browsers. But whatever hidden networks we have, like private, this cannot be accessed. Darknet is a private, intentionally hidden network that cannot be accessed using standard browsers, or even I can take you to the next one, or search engines like Google's. So even search engines also does not support and requires special softwares. It requires special software or configurations to enter into the darknet. Okay, and it is designed to provide strong anonymity and also privacy. Which one? The darknet or particular software, what I am telling. So that particular software, it is completely designed to provide strong anonymity and privacy. You might have heard about this, the real-time darknet. So you will be, whatever you are accessing in the internet world, only that is your 10%. So not 100%. That remaining 90% like dark only. And still, if I want to describe the darknet, so darknet is not the internet itself. Please remember, it is not internet itself, darknet. Then it is runs on top of the internet. Just now, as I said, whatever we are accessing and working on internet, that is only the top of the internet using overlay networks. Overlay networks. The next question, sir, how the darknet works? How it's going to work? So, as I said in the previous line, that uses overlay network. So, what is the meaning of overlay networks? Overlay networks is nothing but encrypted routing on existing internet. So overlay network is nothing but what? Encrypted routing on existing internet. Using the internet, the links are encrypted. That cannot be opened directly. So all the uh, networks, web pages are encrypted. So when you decrypt, then only you can able to open the contents of that network area. So that is the reason we require it requires special tools like Tor browser. So we have to use which type of browser it is? Tor browser, not a standard browser. So why Tor browser itself? Because as I said, it is overlay network or encrypted routing on existing internet. So whatever links we have in this, so that is to be decrypted, and the links the links are going to be decrypted when you open those things. So the links are what I would like to say. One more thing is the extensions of those area is called as dot onion. in the standard web browser we have .html, .jsp, asp, something like that, but here the extensions that uses .onion. So tor browsers union uses .onion websites. Is that understand? Websites often end with dot onion. So Tor hidden services. Websites often ends with dot onion. So Tor hidden services. Now the both users and servers remain anonymously. So this is how the dark is going to work. Now the next one more interesting uh, common one. There is a term like darknet, then deep web, okay, and was this a surface web? Have you been heard about this? So these are very common in the exams and also in the cyber security. Darknet, deep web, and surface web. Now let's take, if I take a layer and also meaning and also the examples. Now first one, if I take a surface web, so surface web, whatever we are using like the public and also indexed web, just like your Google and Wikipedia. So this is your surface web. Now again, if I take a one more called as deep web. So in the deep web, this is unindexed. It is not indexed. It is unindexed but legal. Okay, just like email, then banking portals. So that is not listed here. Next, you have a darknet. So as I said, the darknet, it is hidden and access unrestricted. Access is what? Restricted, that you cannot able to open, because any sites if you open which will have dot onion sites, it's not a general sites, okay, dot onion sites and which uses private forums. So these are simple definitions and also very very important in your exams. So all darknet is a part of deep web. So please remember here in the interview and also in the cyber security exams, they'll be asking this. All darknet is a part of the deep web. But not all deep webs are, but not all deep web is darknet. Is it clear? So your deep web and darknet. It's a part of the deep web is a darknet. But whatever we have unindexed and the legal one, all are not a dark web. Then the common darknet networks. So then how can I identify them? Okay, so I can name it as common darknet networks. Very popular one is Tor. Most popular. Next, I2P. It's nothing but peer-to-peer anonymity. Next, freenet. It is a censorship resistant storage. Is it okay? This is the common example, like a common darknet networks. Next, we have a legitimate uses of darknet. As I said in the previous one, darknet is not illegal by default. This is used for number one, journalist source communication. Next, number two, political activism. Number three, privacy focused research. Now, again, if I take illegitimate uses, security concerns. Darknet is misused for number one, illegal marketplaces. Number two, drugs and weapons trade. Number three, stolen data sales. So any organization data, it's if that important, they can sell in that. And number fourth one is malware and ransomware services. You can buy the software. Then we have a fraud and identity theft. But according to exam important, illegal activity is illegal regardless of the network used. Please remember, illegal activity is illegal of the network used. Okay, this is all about a general one. Now, as a defender view, how can I make use of this darknet? So, darknet from defenders view. So, defenders and law enforcement. So, here we have number one, monitor darknet forums. So, we have to check regularly and you have to monitor the darknet forums. Next, infiltrate marketplaces. Next, track cryptography flows. Cryptocurrency flows. Then exploit OPSEC failures. And it is uses for honeypots and undercover ops operations. So in reality check, darknet provides anonymity, not immunity. Is it okay? Now again, if I would like to say, what is the limitation of the darknet? I'll be writing this as the limitations of darknet. So number one, slower access, that won't work just like your 1 Gbps, 10 Gbps, so on so on. So number one is slower access, and next second point is exit nodes or computer exit node or server risks, or I can name it as tor. That I'll talk about later, the tor one. Just I'm talking about dark web. So in that dark web, we are using the tool called as tor. Okay, and this is limitations like scams are common here. Then number fourth one is high law enforcement and surveillance. Then number five, user mistakes can reveal identity. So these are the limitations in the dark web. So might be still, sir, I want one line answers for this. Then what I can say? So one line answer for number one. So darknet. So for darknet, one line what I would like to say is illegal internet. What is this? Illegal internet. Number two, if I talk about Tor. So Tor and darknet, what it is. Tor is a network and darknet is content. Clear, right? What is Tor? What is darknet? Darknet is content and Tor is network. Then darknet untraceable. Nobody can trace. Nobody can catch. Untraceable. So this is how it works. And also, in one word, human error defeats anonymity. Human error defeat anonymity. This is all about dark web. Now my question is darknet illegal? Can I get any answer? Is darknet is illegal? So use chat box and type your answer. Yes, yes, yes. Not complete. Yeah. So now the real answer is darknet. It's not illegal, but many activities conducted are not sorry or that are illegal. Just now, as I said, Tor it's a network, darknet is a content. Okay, but the question is darknet illegal? So the answer was no. But many activities, as I listed there, any activities conducted on it are illegal. Got it? Now, next question is which tool is commonly used to access darknet? Which tool are they using? Can I get the answer? Arshita, Gayatri, Riya, Richla, Kavya. What is the name of the tool to access this darknet? Yes. So you are right, Gayatri. The answer is Tor. Tor browser. So now the next question is Sir, what is star now? What is star? In short form or short for the onion router. Tor stands for what? The onion router. Okay, and Tor is a privacy focused network. So using that, which is going to help us to browse the internet anonymously, whatever content we have, so that I can able to browse in the internet anonymously. Internet anonymously. Is that okay? Now the question is how Tor works. So in the previously we studied about how dark web works. So in this case, how the Tor is going to work now. So here, instead of connecting directly, so most of the times we are going to directly connecting, right, using standard browsers. But here, instead of connecting directly to a website, we are going to use star. So now tar is going to send your internet traffic through multiple voluntary run servers, multiple voluntary run servers called relay. This is called as relays around the world. Clear? So now each relay only knows. So number one, where the data came from, or number two, where it's going next. So never both. So this layered encryptions is why it's called onion routing. Understand? So there will be a relay, and in that relay, we have a relay is nothing but multiple voluntary servers which are running all over the world, and we doesn't comes to know where it's uh, came from and where it's going, but only that each relay knows about that when it is entered. So this layer is going to be makes that encryptions. It's called as onion routing. Now the question is, sir, what is going to be hides the Tor? What Tor hides? What I can able to hide this? So number one, Tor helps concealed. Number one, your IP address. So in the last class, I've shown you like how to trace your IP address, how to get the location and other details, and how to using IP VPN, how we can able to make the security. But now here, even if you not work with the VPN, then when you start the dark web and working on that, then it's automatically hides your IP address. IP address. And second thing is your location also. Okay, and your browsing activities, your browsing activity from ISP, service provider, internet service providers, trackers, and surveillance. So from this area, your Tor is going to hide this. Now the next question is Tor browser. So Tor browser, most people used Tor via Tor browser. Clear? And it is modified versions of Firefox. Please remember, it's a modified versions of what? The Firefox. So now this would routes all traffic through the Tor networks. Then it's blocks trackers by default. Then it's going to resist browser in the fingerprinting. Is it okay? Now then why should I use this, sir? So common uses for Tor. What are the common uses of the Tor now? Here you have the first one is protecting privacy and anonymity. Number two, uh, journalist and activities communications. Communicating safely. And research sensitivity topics. Next, last point is we can accessing dot onion websites. It's called Tor only sites. Okay, now the question is important question. Is Tor legal? Is the Taurus legal? Yes. Good. So Taurus legal in most countries, including India. However, illegal activities done using Tor are still illegal. Understood? It's illegal, including India, but the activities what they are conducting, it's illegal. Now the question is, sir, what is the limitations now? Limitations to know slower speed. Why it is slow? Because due to multiple relays. Multiple relays. And next thing is some websites block Tor traffic. Some websites block Tor traffics. Then number three, not 100% anonymous if you log into personal account. Clear, right? Now we'll try to have a small comparison between uh, what I would like to say Tor versus VPN. So if I talk about the features wise, now next you take a Tor, next you take a VPN. Is it hides IP in the Tor? Yes. Here also hides that IP. Correct. The next, where you can see multiple hops. So multiple hops means nothing but servers, means computers. Multiple hops. Here you have yes, but in the VPN no. Okay. Next, is that trust required? Here is no trust won't be there, but here we can say yes when you have VPN providers. Depends upon the providers, you can use it. And when we talk about that speed wise, this would be slow in the access, this would be in the faster way. Clear, right? Any doubts now? So you asked me if you have any doubts. Then I'll talk about myths and reality between these two. Okay. What about others? Hiba, Arshita, Kavya, Richla, Ria. Is that understood? Is there any doubts? Okay, no problem. Okay. So now, what is a myth? So Tor makes attackers untraceable. But in the reality is what? There's the one myth. Tor makes attackers untraceable, according to the explanation part. But what about in the reality? So the reality is Tor's Tor only hides network identity. Please remember, it hides network identity, not behavior. Okay, whatever you are performing illegal things, it's not going to be hides. Is it okay? And as a hacker, or if there is a hackers, how they used to misuse this? How hackers misuse Tor? So as I said, anonymizing cybercrime, hackers use Tor browser to hide. As I said early, real IP address. Next one, physical location, ISP identity, used for number one, phishing campaign, then credential stuffing, then malware active command activities. Is it okay? And this is the first one. And the second one, how the people are going to misuse this. So dark web marketplaces, as I said, tor posts dot onion sites used for number one, selling stolen data, then malware and ransomware kit, number three, fake ID and financial fraud tools. Then these markets rely on cryptocurrency. You might have heard about this. Next, number two, escrow system. Number three, reputation scores. This is what the dark web marketplaces, how the hackers are going to misuse this. Then next, third one, if I compare this, command to control. This is called as command and control, command and control, C2 via Tor. It's nothing but advanced malware uses Tor. Advanced malware uses Tor 2. One is hide control, command control server location. Number two, rotate hidden services. Number three, avoid IP based blocking. So example, ransomware, then spyware, then APT. So APT stands for advanced persistent threat. Clear, right? Next, the fourth one, how the hackers are using botnets. Botnets over Tor. So some botnets. So number one, route traffic through Tor. Next, that uses dot onion addresses as control nodes. It's nothing but system, and it change relays frequently to evade takedown. Next, fifth one, the hacker's point of view, bypass surveillance and law enforcement. Bypassing surveillance and enforcement. So attackers use Tor to avoid ISP logging. Next, evade geo blocking. Next, communicate anonymously with conspirators. So this is how the hackers are misusing your the Tor. Clear? If you have any doubts, you ask me. So you type as yes in the chat box. Is there any doubts now? Whatever I explained, how the people will use misusing the Tor for illegal activities. Okay, so now the next concept, like how the defender and investigators track Tor based attacks. My question is how defenders and investigators track Tor based attacks. So Tor protects network path, not mistakes. Clear, right? So now endpoint and behavioral tracking most effective. If you are a ethical hacker, you have to understand the attackers get caught because of logging into the personal account. Okay, please remember the attackers can caught using, if they used logging into their personal account and reusing their email and usernames and writing style pattern, like uh, whatever the real time people will use. Okay, then same operational habits, so like time zone, grammar, tools. So based on this, the attackers get caught these many reasons. Clear, right? And like human leaks identity even when networks do not. Human leaks identity even when networks do not. Next thing is Tor exit node monitoring. Okay, so traffic leaves Tor through the exit nodes. Okay, so defender monitors malicious payload, then knows about that attack signatures, then abuse patterns, okay, used by SOC team, cloud providers, and certifications, certs. So used by these things. So Tor exit nodes we can monitor. Then next we have traffic correlations attacks. Traffic correlations attacks. If an advisory can observe entry traffic timing and exit traffic timing, so that is what correlate flows statistically. If you are a ethical hacker, you can monitor this. Okay, like traffic correlations attacks and Tor exit node monitoring and endpoint behavioral tracking. These are the three important things. The in the traffic correlations attacks make ensure the entry traffic time and exit traffic time is at can correlate flows statistically. So this difficult, okay, and resource intensive and used by nation state actors, not casual hackers. Okay. And in the real time, the ethical hackers use honeypots and also dark web infiltrations. Defenders are ethical hackers. They can run the fake marketplace and monitor the tor forum, and they can track that malware advertisements and log wallet reuse and also the keys. Okay, major many major takedown happened in this way. Okay, so honeypots and also dark web filtrations. Next, fifth one is cryptocurrency tracing. So cryptocurrency like anonymous money, so blockchain analysis can track wallet reuse, then identity exchange used for cash out, then link on chain activity to real identity. So these are exposed in the ransomware gangs, market admin and fraud rings. Okay, so in this way, this is going to be exposed. Which one? Cryptocurrency. 1 minute. So next, sixth one is legal and technical takedowns. Authority exploit servers misconfigurations, then use 0 days, rare but real, then seize hosting infrastructures, then arrest operations through OPSEC failures. Clear, right? So these are defenders, how the people will use. In the first block of the session, I explained about how the hackers are going to misuse this. But now, how the defenders and investigators track Tor-based attacks. So, number one, endpoint and behavioral tracking. Number two, but it's most effective, Tor exit, node monitoring. Number three, traffic correlations attacks. Number fourth one is honeypots and dark web infiltrations. Number five, cryptocurrency tracing. Sixth one, legal and technical takedowns. Look at this. This overall the concept of this dark net, dark web, surf web, okay, VPN, Tor, then differences between the VPN and Tor. So this is how it's going to work. But practically, I will also tell you just try to download one link. I will try to send you in the Google. If you type Tor web browser, Tor browser, check your chat box. Sorry, chat box. I have shared one URL. You can open that. So the moment if you open, this is the first screen. Then you can directly download this. If you download and you keep that ready, and next class I will show you how it can run and how to search .onion links. So once it is downloaded, that you can see like this. This is 108 MB file. Just right click here, then open or run as administrator or just double click. The moment if you double click, you will get a window to install. That you can see like this. Just you click next. Again, the destination is asking the folder path. Click install. So if you say yes, then it's going to install. That you can see in the installation wizard how the system is installing now. So this is a Tor browser, and once it is done, make ensure that start menu, the icon is going to be added in the start menu and also in the desktop icons. And also if you want to run directly, click finish. If you don't want, uncheck these two and you click finish. So now I want to run directly, so click finish. That you can see here. So now the system is connecting now. Could you see this? The bar is moving. It's browsing the Tor browse Tor browsers. Look at this. Tor browser routes. Tor browser routes your traffic over the Tor networks, runs thousands of voluntary servers around the world. As I said, it's in the beginning, it's working a little bit slower, but it's take time. So once 100% get completed, then is asking click to connect. Is it okay? So now, if you have any doubts, how to download, how to install, you ask me. Again, I can repeat the same thing once again if you're not understood. So in the WhatsApp also, I've shared that same link. So try to download it. So I'm going to share that entire notes in the WhatsApp now. Please check. Any doubts? Okay, so you keep this much. So in the next class, means tomorrow, we will continue how to browse the content of this Tor. Okay, so today Hiba is attended, Gayatri attended, Richila, Arshita. Okay, just I'm sharing that screenshot. Okay, so see you all. So meet you in the next class, next sessions. So take care of yourself.
Thank you, sir.
See you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, sir.
sir.
See you all. Bye.